Hello YouTube and welcome to more Historic Brawl. Today we're playing Tezzeret the Schemer. Tezzeret the Schemer is a 4-mana planeswalker for 2 blue and a black, comes in with 5 loyalty, and it says for +1 you create a colorless artifact token named Ethereum Cell with tap, sacrifice this artifact, add 1 mana of any color. -2, target creature gets +X/-X until end of turn, where X is the number of artifacts you control. And its ultimate at -7 is you get an emblem with, at the beginning of your combat on your turn, target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5. So this deck is looking to do a couple of things. We're playing a lot of the cheeky turn target artifact into a creature and do an attacky sort of thing, but we're also ramping up to things like Ulamog and Meteor Golem. And yeah, we're just looking to have an awful time and do some things. Hi, YouTube me. All right, let's go have some fun. Your sideboard is currently empty for Karn. Yeah, that's fine. I am in a format where that does not do anything. Oh, I was supposed to be casting creature spells today. Oh, and the same disclaimer that I had with the Droira deck yesterday. There are 3 ways to improve this deck. They are counter spells, discard/kill spells, and Paradox Engine. I'm not playing any of those because I'm casual. I'm wearing pajama pants. It's funny because it's true. So they're playing Chainer Edict, discard a card, you can cast a creature spell from your graveyard this turn, and then cards that are cast from somewhere other than your hand, creatures that are cast from somewhere other than your hand have haste until end of turn. So when they cast Chainer from the command zone, it actually gives them haste. I will take a 4th one. Is neat. Ooh. Oh no! I have 2 creatures named. Oh. Well. Well. Okay. All right, they're in red-black. What could they possibly do to my artifacts? Replicating ring. So I can just like kill one of these. I can play this first. Actually, what I can do is draw 2 cards, put a 2/2 into play. Maybe the other Tezzeret was the better pick, cause like, look at what we're doing here. Look at what we're doing. I cannot block Flameblade Adept, but I can in fact block Valky. I will. So if I cast him, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, plus 5 mana from the token, or I can cast him, cast Karn, make a Karn Struct, kill Flameblade Adept.
Do not get in my way. This should strike fear in you.
I am Karn. Awaken!
Awaken! Okay. Sure. Sure. I wish I knew why I don't get notifications for followers anymore, or not followers, hosts anymore, but hello. Would pair worse. Look, we'll keep playing this Tez and we'll see how it feels. I guess yeah, we're playing like a lot of I don't know, it's close. It's close, it's close. Ooh. Okay. Look, we can play both. Why choose when you can play both? Oh no. Neither of these cards gets me a land. This can technically get me a ramp spell for next turn though. Or it could just be countered. Like, that's cool too, I guess. Mono blue players and counter spells, am I right? Oh, found the land. And I guess I'll just keep ramping.
I don't think you're ready. Power obeys the powerful.
They haven't exactly put a threat into play, so there's a chance we just like uptick ultimate here.
Have you met my belly? It's a baby, and still bigger than you.
Excellent.
So, let's just draw a couple cards. All right. Here we go. Okay. Okay. I like Tezzeret the Schemer. It's just like we're just gonna ultimate him because there's no pressure, and then we're just gonna make a 5/5 every turn, and it's going to attack you, along with the 5/5 we made last turn. Me like. I need to read Karn. I have a sudden need to read Karn. This creature gets +1/+1 for each artifact. Oh my god. So if we make a Karnstruct, right? And then we Tezzeret it, it's a 5/5 that gets +1/+1 for each artifact we control. That's so big, Bubby. That's so big, little boy. Okay, so we're about to get run over. Got it. Prepare to be beaten to a pulp. Awkward. I wish this was an island, but I don't want to bottom a land to draw a non-land. I'm gonna bottom both. My logic makes sense in my head. Whether it actually makes sense, that's another question. Nailed it. Never didn't, etc. Okay. Okay. So we get to make Ichor Wellspring a 4/4 next turn. Bad? Interesting. And we're choosing Ichor Wellspring because if they kill it, we draw a card. So that's the plan. That's the plan anyway. That is a 2/5. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or land that isn't a mana ability. Line. B. Admit that.
You're a fool if you think you can.
Then we'll be able to kill this next turn.
A valuable addition.
We can kill. Never mind. We can still.
You think you have won?
We can still play this, right? Then kill this. 4/5, yeah.
This will end badly for you.
All right, all right.
More power.
Boom. Boom shakalaka. That hurts. Not gonna lie, that hurts.
This means nothing.
Oh. This is why we put it on Ichor, so we could draw a card. I guess I'm just gonna have to just bear down and play Jinkataxis. Hey look, it's a cat. My artifacts are gonna be super cheap. Ooh. Ooh, no. 5 mana Hulamog.
Just concede.
You should just concede. Oh no. Oh no. That is home. This deck is doing dumb things and I love it. I love it. We're all happy. Tezzy Wezzy's having a good time. I don't think this is good enough. I want the first hand back. Nah, this hand's fine. Ooh. You get to play this, and play this. So even though we drew another tap land, we can play Tez. Never miss a land drop again. Yeah. How much does it cost? 6, 3, 4.
More power for me.
I think I'm going to wait to Rise and Shine. I realize now that I didn't even put in the 3 mana card that I wanted to put in. Because this deck is apparently aggressive. A lot more aggressive than I was intending. People are just like, wait a minute, hold on. He ultimates win? 3 mana artifact. It is colorless. And it looks fancy, so I'll spot it right away. There it is. I actually don't know how good this is in this deck. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. What am I cutting here? This is probably our worst animation spell. Alright. Sculpting Steel is a cheat code. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arena's onto our nonsense and they bumped us up into the good bracket. I know I could have played this, but it doesn't make sense since I'm playing this on 2 anyway. Alright. All of the manas. That's actually kind of fine.
I am here. Your end is near.
My hand's pretty sweet. It should probably take Tez, though. Yeah. Although, come on, I had a hand with Tezzeret, Tezzeret's Touch, and Tezzeret's Ambition. Oh, yeah.
Ethereum will bend to my will.
Alright, so their spells cost 2 more to cast. To offset this Sanctum here. Bye-bye, graveyard. How big are his dorks? 5/5s? Oof.
You will suffer for this. One of my finest creations. Do not cross me. You will fail. My artifacts give them strength.
Just get in there with that God Pharaoh's gift. Oh no. Smothering Tide. Woo! Woo! Magic is cool again. I agree. We're winning. We're winning games. I'm sorry, but I can't help but laugh that we're winning games with Tezzeret. Tezzeret the Schemer. Just like, we are handily winning games in a very aggro fashion with Tezzeret the Schemer. And I'm sure if I had spent more than 5 minutes building this deck, we would win even more heavily. Oh no. Oh no, I spoke too soon. Mono White Prison. Don't tax me. Please. I got pretty lucky drawing just like a bunch of creature ramp instead of artifact ramp. Guess this is artifact ramp, but so they have hexproof, which makes our 6-mana Tez worse. Oh no. I have a different 6-mana Tez. Why is this card legal? Why didn't I play this? So many questions, so few answers. I've played 2 creatures this game. What is this? Hold on. Synergy we put into a graveyard from anywhere, exile it instead. No, wait, wrong card. Okay, so it costs 7 mana. Beginning of your upkeep has 2 or fewer judgment, put a judgment counter. As long as it has 3 or more, you can attack. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what anything does in this game. Turn 4, Noxious Gearhulk. Draw a card, sure, I don't care. I'll scry 2. Go. They're gonna draw a few cards here.
Tell me you're not in. Don't you see? You have already lost.
Don't you see? You already belong to Tez. Oh no, my creatures.
A valuable addition.
let's just go ahead and get this thing out of here. Go. That's an interesting choice for their deck.
Your end is near.
What are they ramping towards? Wait, where does all this ramp end? Where does this ramp go? Ooh, Deadly Dispute. Pretty good. Why would you tap like that? Hello? Why would I tap like that? Black. Colorless. Thank you. Turn this Ethereum cell into a couple treasures. Or into a treasure. Sorry.
Ethereum serves me well.
Boop, boop. Then, into turn, we'll sacrifice the Switching Well to draw some cards. I'm guessing the ramp is Hunger that is ceaseless. Yeah. I mean, it's probably the Praetor. 43 people, Kyle. I know this doesn't kill their token, but fine. Bananas. That's bananas. Ooh. Why? Because you can tap these for improvise. Ah! That's so good. Ooh. Ooh. What if we did it again? What if we did it again? Draw all the cards. This is definitely Historic Brawl, yes. Because I can't play the format I want to play yet. Stream froze. It looks fine on my ends. Yes. This is Historic Brawl. We're playing Tezzeret the Schemer. I would be playing Explorer, but it is not on the client yet. You can build decks, but you cannot play it in a queue yet. Yeah. Oh, we have the wrong Karn. Yeah. Hey, I'm happy, okay? The gold thing is honestly just, whoo. As someone who has, like... I'm gonna have over 90 packs to open when the set comes out. I'm quite thrilled. Alright, so we ultimate this Tezzeret.
Enjoy the illusion of victory. One of my finest creations.
Play this Tezzeret. When I started playing Magic in, it was Ravnica, and I'm like, I joined because, yeah. Let's draw some cards.
Let's see how you respond to genius.
Let's see how you respond to genius. Let's turn off their artifacts. Let's touch this artifact. Play this artifact. Play this artifact. You. All right.
Say hello to my little friend.
All right. Ooh. That's rude. Anyway. They can't use any of their rock mana, so they just have this 7/7 that we're gonna Hagra Mauling. I could pick up Noxious again. Wait, 3. I can actually just kill this with my Tez?
That is the sound of your demise.
Yeah. That looks fine. Sure. I'm just clicking buttons at this point.
Some solutions must be built.
Woo. Woo. That doesn't do anything. Oh, okay. I know what we're doing. I know what we're doing with this Wishflaw Talisman. It's time to rise and shine. You may cast this first over if you do change the text target to E. Each non-creature artifact you control becomes a 4/4.
You're still one step behind.
I did this all out of order. I just don't even care. Yeah, I could have made this. I could have. It's fine. It's fine though.
Obeys the powerful.
Oh, they get +4/+4 counters though. If I do this, that becomes a 9/9. Tell me this deck isn't sweet. Come on. Come on. Tell me. Are you not entertained? Oh my god. So wing. Come on, Tezzy Wezzy. The secret to a good deck is naming it something silly. Definitely sweet, yeah. Oh, it's the artifact mirror match. But you see, I understand, or I know, arena players. This person is playing all the spells I'm not. Which is to say, the good ones. He means the good ones. Okay. I had a bagel for dinner. How's everyone else doing today? Sigh.
More power for me.
Makes colorless, so I don't want to do that just yet. More power for me. There she is. There she is, and there she goes.
Ethereum will bend to my
Did the bagel have salmon, cream cheese, and capers on it? No. I knew the bagel police were coming for me. Knew the bagel police were coming for me. Our artifact deck clearly better. It was, all right. It was cinnamon raisin and it had cream cheese on it. That's it. I toasted it, I put cream cheese on it, and I ate it. So that's all we did today. Big bagel is everywhere. Don't you know it? You're not from New York, so that's not a real bagel. It's only a bagel if it comes from the bagel region of New York. Otherwise, it's just toast. Oh, God. If I don't stream tomorrow, it's because they found me. Oh, is Karn the Great Creator good in the spells matchup? I don't think so. Who's excited for Explorer? It's me. Oh no, I put this on black because I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. On me. Hecked up? Oh. They're actually kind of saving me here. By tapping out. Play the blue land. Did you know that when pizza is on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime? Counterspell me, baby! I'll library that. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, and yes, I'm here to report that pizza can be at supper time. Because you see, friends, when pizza is on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. I'm bored. You can have your stupid win. Alright. So we've only dropped one game, and I don't know. French toast the pizza. Oh, hold on. Alright. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing, Kyle? I'm ready. When work is as slow as it's been recently, I have this much energy. You randomly picked a commander. Okay. Do I get to randomly pick a commander? Send the challenge whenever you're ready. Cool. I could play a sucky deck, I think. I have sucky decks? I am. All of my decks that are bad are also good is the problem. So I'll be like, oh, this deck sucks. And then, yeah, Friendly Brawl should do. And then it'll just do its thing. View challenge. Accept. It looks like you chose out, but I think you chose the wrong format. I was like, this is my historic deck. Hey, what's up? Let's play Brawl. Yes, I accept. No, I want to play this really quick. Apologies to the YouTube. You're gonna have to live through one game of me playing a different deck than the title. It's fine. Yeah, sure. Sure. Ooh. Alright, Scryland. Bottom, go. Historic Brawl Direct Challenge is kind of non-existent or defunct at best. Well, it's working for us right now, so we'll take it. Who did he pick? Oh, he picked Kaya. Oh, interesting. I make some custom original cards. Can I post the newest one in the... Yeah. Go ahead and post whatever you want in there, and I'll take a peek, maybe. I make no promises about my attention span.
I'm not gonna let you slow me down. Fighting the undead is my specialty.
Fighting the undead, etc. Oh, you can just put it in the magic channel. Bloodthirsty Chupacabra.
Don't pick
Enters the
fights
battlefield
you
with
can't
choice of
finish.
haste, death touch, or a menace counter. When it enters the battlefield, choose target opponent. That player may sacrifice a creature they control. If they don't, you draw a card. That I've seen a few custom cards in my time in the Twitter sphere, and I gotta say that looks like an actual Magic the Gathering card. I'm so sorry, Kyle. I am so sorry. My deepest apologies. Because you're legit. I mean,
I fared
yeah.
better on my own anyway.
I'd play that card. It would probably end up being like 4 mana. Oh, I remember this card. You actually have cards on Arena. Nice. Oh, if I had shocked this in? Yeah, anyway. Oh, there are a lot of things I did wrong this turn. Wait, you're that Izzy? Hold on, wait a minute. wait. I'm familiar with the artist. Well, familiar. Hold on. Wait. Well, I'll be darned. Okay. Oh, hi, ma'am. I actually joke. I was like, wait. Right. Oh, okay. You got me good. Gotta say. I think I just like do this, and then pump up the hamster. Gerbil. Sorry. Hamster. No, I was right the first time. Oh no. D&D culture is coming to cancel me. Hey. Oh. How dare you? You really could have. I was hook, line, and sinker. That fish was in your boat, let me tell you. Felix Tutor. What can I get? That was free. Probably would. Oh, can he still kill Captain Sisse? This is a clue, not a treasure, right? Oh, that's how he kills Captain Sisse. Got it. Got it. Good. Let's find out what I can. Oh, I know what I tutor for in this deck. It's supposed to be so I can get Bard class. But Bard class is pretty dead to this Rite of Oblivion, huh? So, wait. Exile. Kyle, I want to concede. I wish to concede. Well, shoot. I'll make him use a spell in a creature to get her back if he wants her. Wait, really? Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Lord of Extinction. Yeah, that's Izzy, and then it has Jason Ingle. Oh, it has Jason Ingle's art because it's the what you call it? The masterpiece art. We ended up talking about Chupa Lesser Chubs. So I thought, why not have a Super Chub? Yeah. Yeah? Wrath of God. Oh. I think we've died. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return that card to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. So 3, 6, 7. I can make this. Yeah, I think I just go all in here. Attack with this 7/7 trample hamster. Goes to 1 because he's gonna go to 5. What is he getting back? Getting back Basilica Belhaunt. Now, I'm fine with. Costs 3 life to activate. That's not even very good.
I have so many new weapons I want to try out.
Me too.
Need a weapon? I got plenty.
Until end of turn. Okay. No blocks. Five, 6, 7. I think I just do it one more time here before I get too into anything else. Face. Place. Triple blocking. Yep. So, yeah. I want to... Oh, that's interesting. He's gaining 5 life up to 6. Then he can reanimate Lisa if he wants. Oh no, my thoughts! Reanimating Lisa less appealing now for him, I think, because he goes down to 2. Woe Strider, Bam Blam. Oh, he could have made 2 goats. Could have made 2 goats.
Fighting the undead is my specialty.
Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. I think I have lightning bolts in this deck. I actually don't know. Oh. Celica Bellhaunt. Sure, sure. All right, all right. Those are cool spells. What if I drew a land? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can make this an 8/8. 2, 4. Yeah. That's all I got. He's just gonna chump block because he doesn't have trample, and then sacrifice it to Woe Strider, Scry. Then I've tapped off of Field of Ruin. That's fine. 9. I'm taking like 9 damage here. Oh, I'm losing to a crappy lawyer. Uh-oh.
Give up already. You're outnumbered.
About to make 4 angels. 6 angels, sorry. Ugh. Ugh. Oh yeah? Well, I have Kinky 10th Street Kingpin. I'm so dead.
Oh, I've got the perfect tools for the job.
And then I died. Then I died. All right. I'm very... hello? There we go. Very good at losing viewer matches. There you go. Oh, hey, you got me over the edge, though, for my quest, so I'll take it. All right, back to Tezzy Wezzy. Welcome back, YouTube. You've been here the whole time. Do my comments make sense? Yeah, make plenty of sense. You sure did. You can retire now, yeah. Sure. This deck is so ambitious. Hey, if you're new to Magic the Gathering, this is what you call a non-bow. Non-bows are like combos, except a lot worse. Oh, yeah, I totally knew what you had foretold. I knew what was coming from over there. Yeah, I was like, I'm so sorry, Kyle, but I gotta do it to you, man. Excellent. Yeah, all right, good, good. I'm glad you're having fun. I was kind of mad at Rite of Oblivion, not gonna lie. Yeah, man, that's what I'm here for. We're here to have a good time. All I wanna do, have some fun. Oh. Their deck is doing the thing. Get that right on out of here, please. Ooh. What's more important? Tezzeret or Bolus's Citadel? I get Thoughtseize and Rite of Oblivion. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. All right, so I think we let Tezzywezzy die. No, hold on. If I block with Ornithopter, right, I'm still gonna have 6 mana next turn. Like, I can block here. It takes 2. Yeah, this works. This works. Which card? And what kind of bad? The uncommon Kaya is better. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Wow.
All you've wanted, don't you see? You have already lost.
3, 4, 5. Not blocking, so attacking sounds great. Yeah, I'm kind of interested. Like, I want to work on that one card. I want to work on Winota. I want to work a little bit on your favorite card, Trickery. I want to. Yeah, there's just so many things I want to do. I'm not really interested in custom ban lists. I get what you're saying, though. Black. Bottom.
I am perfection in both body and mind. My artifacts give them strength.
All right. It's a pretty good turn for us. Ooh. That was a pretty good turn for us. Oh yeah, Ugin. I forgot Ugin was legal. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, bud. Yeah, I get it. You know what this deck is missing if we're gonna have Bolus's Citadel in it is is Teferi legal? It's missing not Aetherworks Marvel, but Aetherflux Reservoir. There we go. Aetherflux Reservoir. Sure. Oh, kill all planeswalkers.
Fight
Sure.
mattered.
This game was fun. Listen. The music's getting louder. I can't hear you. Oops, all Planeswalkers. I've definitely played that deck before. Resolves. Alright. Alright, we'll play one more. 40k coins, you say? I'm now up to 87,825. I've just been trying to get at least 1,000k every day between the last set release and in the next set release. A new cat. I don't know. I'm going to spend on it because it has a lot of good historic Brawl stuff. I don't think I have Bard class anymore. I'm not really interested, honestly. Oh, you mean the Minsk deck? Yeah, maybe after this game I'll play some. Trying to determine this is enough. I think it is. It is a little funny how, like, Tez just sort of enables himself. Yeah, I was going to go grab Bard class, by the way, but you had Rite of Oblivion sitting in your graveyard. Oh yeah, I don't think I have that deck anymore. Sorry. I was just like, I'm not interested in this format.
Cannot cross. Power obeys the powerful.
Power obeys the powerful. My best owl impression, at least. So solemn. So solemn. All right, have a good... Ooh, quesadilla. Have a good dinner, friend.
More power for me.
So I'd like to leave blue mana up. Thank you. Enter the battlefield. Make a 5/5. Go. Don't kill my Tez. Don't kill my Tez. God. So far, so good. No! Oh, wait. I'll just sacrifice this. That's fine. I didn't kill my Tez, so... Shrug?
You will pay for this. Isn't it remarkable?
You, become big. Oh, I should have exiled this, because I'm not really interested in drawing this with no... Yeah. Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can just kill this next turn. Nope. Wrong button. Set a stop. My turn. Don't want that card either. Well, I don't want that card either, but here we are. So.
You're a fool if you think you can outmaneuver me.
Right, because this is other creatures. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. We make this a 2/2. Make this a 5/5. And we swing. A lot of damage they're taking. It's a lot of damage they're taking. Oh, and then they sacrifice it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. They're doing it. They're doing the thing. They're doing the thing. Quick. And then they bring back Corvald. Ooh, look at this loop. The loop-de-loop. Don't need that land. Yeah. Draw that. So we can't kill Corvald because they have enough ways to grow it past how many things we have. So we're going to kill Woe Strider instead. Then they'll have 2 blockers.
This should strike fear into you.
And we make this big with 1 extra mana floating on accident. Oops. Then we do this. And then we swing and say, math is for blockers. You figure it out. This is all I got. You're about to abrade something. No, they're just about to lose the game. All right, all right. This deck greatly exceeded expectations. I think we won, like, we won games in so many different ways that I don't know. It's just, I accidentally made a good deck. What can I say? Sometimes it happens. It happens all the time. Please don't leave. Oh, man, but if you enjoyed the Tezzeret over here just demolishing our opponents, you know, hit that like button, YouTubers. What would I change? We did mention that we wanted, Aetherflux Reservoir in here. I don't know how to spell it. Yeah, Aetherflux Reservoir. Meteor Golem didn't seem particularly necessary. I'm sure you'll find corner cases where it's good, but honestly, you're just so much more aggressive than everything you're facing. Just sort of swing for the fences. And yeah. That's the deck. This deck is sweet. We got to play Jin Gataxius. Oh my god. Forget about it. This is the right Tez, by the way. Early in the stream, we were talking about should Master of the Bridge be there. It's Tezzeret the Schemer. You play this on turn 3, you plus it twice, and your opponent just loses the game. That's how this card is played out. And if they haven't lost the game at that point, they can't keep creatures on the board. You just make so much mana in this deck that his -2, even if he goes away, you just recast him again, get rid of their creatures, keep going. Yeah. I I like an artifact deck? Why is this so surprising? Yeah. So anyway, goodbye, YouTube. I hope you enjoyed that.